Can you smell that? It's almost like someone baked cookies. Oh yeah, I got you some cookies this week. These aren't just some random cookies, they're protein cookies. I call them carrot coconut cookies. Yeah. But before we start, there's something you need to know. You guys are so fucking awesome. I mean, really, the last recipe had an amazing feedback. You guys gave me amazing comments. It really made my day. And I was celebrating reaching 100 subscribers on the channel last week. And it took me about 5 months to get that milestone. And in one night, you guys raised the bar and I was ready at 130. So, like 5 months, you get 100 and one night you get 30. I mean, I'm super pumped, guys. Really happy. Let's get started with the recipe. It's time for some cookies! For this recipe, you're gonna need some carrots. I recommend that you pre-boil them a little bit. Some dates, some chocolate, protein powder, coconut oil, peanut butter, 1 egg, this is medium sized, some baking powder, some shredded coconut, oat flour, and of course, some cinnamon. This recipe is really simple. Grab a big bowl and start adding your oat flour, your shredded coconuts, and your whey. You can use any kind of whey like vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. It's really up to you and how you want to combine the flavors. Then add the carrots. These carrots were boiled for about 2 to 3 minutes just to soften them up and so that you won't risk having raw carrot in your cookies. Then add a little bit of cinnamon, just a little bit of baking powder, and give it a good mix. You can use instant oats if you'd like. What I did was I used normal oats and I ground them in my food processor. As for the shredded coconut, this is really up to you. These cookies can be made with or without the coconut. I will explain in the macros how they will change accordingly. Next up, we're gonna add the fat tart cookies and the dates. This is gonna give a lot of flavor and some of that sweetness to the cookies. Start by adding the peanut butter and then add the coconut oil, just a little bit to get that coconut flavor in. And the dates. I'll be the first to admit that I'm not a big fan of coconut oil because it's 100% fat and most of its fats are saturated. But I did want these cookies to have attractive macros and a good coconut flavor, so I decided to add them. But if you want, you can skip the coconut oil. They'll be great with just peanut butter. There's one ingredient missing, and that is the egg. Eggs are a great binding agent for any batter. The next step is my favorite part. We get to work the dough with our bare hands. We get to feel the dough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I thought so as well. You might be wondering why I forgot to heat up the coconut oil. I didn't. No. It was on purpose because I knew that the warmth of my hands would mix everything together. In all seriousness though, just wash your hands and use them to actually feel the consistency of the batter. Do you need more fat? Do you need more flour? That sort of stuff. Don't worry about the hygiene part because we're cooking these in the oven and the high temperature will kill anything that you might have put in the batter. Get your cooking tray and grease it up with a little bit of fat, olive oil, butter, cooking spray. It's really up to you. And then we're gonna start to shape the batter into cookies. My cookies are a little bit chunky, I'll give you that much, so just do them however you want to. There's no wrong answer here. If you like them chunky, I'm not the one to judge. They're almost ready to go to the oven. We're gonna cook these for about 15 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius, and halfway in, just flip them so they get crunchy on both sides. They seem to be ready. Let's take a look. As you can see, they are nice and crunchy, they look good, and they smelled amazing. I swear, like, damn. What about the consistency and the flavor though? That's what I'm curious about. I'd have to say that taste-wise, they're a 4 out of 5. They're really good. Texture-wise, They're not chunky like most protein cookies, but they're not super crunchy like a normal cookie would be. And for the macros, I would have to give it a 3 out of 5, only because the coconut packs a lot of fat. So if you're worried about fat, just take off the coconut. I'll put the macros on the screen so you can see for yourself. The Portuguese word for this week is carrot. Carrot in Portuguese is cenoura. Cenoura. Hey, what's up, Doc? I said, what's up, Doc? That's it for this week, guys. On my next recipe, I'm thinking about making a chocolate black bean ginger protein bar. Does that sound good to you? Leave a comment down below if you'd like to see that. I'm kind of pumped for the recipe, to be honest. Even though I love cookies, I'm not really a cookies guy. I know, I kind of prefer the brownies, the sweet potato brownies. That was some good stuff. But I'm always trying to do different things. Would you guys also like to see savory snacks instead of only sweet things? Or would something like meal prep interest you as well? Leave a comment down below. I can't wait to see your feedback on this one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like these cookies. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more recipes. And by all means, have a great day. I'll see you on the next week.